Monday morning came quick. I was running around all weekend, and finally, I have some time to get back to the shop to reveal what I picked up this weekend. I think you're gonna like this one. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Monday morning. It's about 8 o'clock. So I said we had a big surprise, and I was correct. We do have a big surprise. It's something that's going to totally change the dynamic of the shop. I've needed this for quite a while, but I've never really made it an effort to go out and buy one. Right now, the shop is a complete disaster because I have everything torn apart, and I'm just kind of trying to figure out where stuff's going to go, and yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. So I have not one, but two surprises. I now have a scat sandblasting cabinet. I don't know the exact specs offhand, but for everything I do, I should be able to fit everything in there. I will definitely get my use out of this, cleaning up old parts, pulleys, whatever. It's definitely a great addition to the shop, and it really doesn't take up much space. This cabinet's pretty small for the most part. So that is the first surprise. But the main surprise is something that I've wanted for a very long time. And like I said, I never made the effort. I never really could justify it ever, but you know, here we are. Finally, I have my own snap-on toolbox. I've never had one. I could never justify it. This is the Snap-on KR1000 series. It's definitely a heavy box. It's going to replace what I have over here. This box has been great. You know, when my grandfather passed away, he passed me down his toolboxes. And then, so I've used this forever. I have two side cabinets that are up there that have to go to my dad, because I'm giving this stuff back to him. Just because I would never sell it, and I'm never going to get rid of it. So I'd rather give it to him. At least he can use it. And then I have my tool cart over here, which I bought when I was at the dealership. So that's going to make everything obviously a lot better. Having all your stuff in one box instead of two boxes, this thing ends up just collecting stuff like this. It's been good. You know, I can't complain. This thing, I rolled around every shop I worked at. If I ever worked at a shop again, you know, I would obviously have to take it back. But I don't. And I don't plan on going back to a shop if I don't have to. Anyways, I hope we don't have to go to that. So what the plans are today, basically I'm going to take everything out of this box. I'll start with this one first. And transfer it over to the new box. I swear by all gear wrenches. They're good. They're inexpensive. I want to say we'll do the third draw down. Will be the wrenches. I don't exactly have anything to organize them. So I'm going to have to come up with something for that. I have one hidden down under here. But I do have a lot of wrenches. Some are going to... Ow, that hurt. Don't walk into that. I do have some wrenches that I'm going to pass down to my dad, which were probably passed down to me anyway, so I'm giving them back. There's literally just stuff everywhere. Alright guys, well, I got a lot of this set up, a lot of it organized. The box is pretty much set. I filled it with all my stuff. There's a lot of tools. There was a lot of junk in those drawers. So I kind of went through everything the best I could. The other toolboxes my dad took, so that was nice. I had that other big box, my tool cart, you know. It was great, but it just wasn't enough. It wasn't what I need. So here we are today. This thing looks great. It's everything that I want. You know, I have some parts and stuff like that. I'm in the middle of cleaning everything up. This box won't be here either. I'm going to make this like a track box. I had a lot of doubles and triples of tools, so I'm going to put that in there. I got a bunch of spare LS stuff, you know, push rods, rockers, fuel injectors, that type of stuff. So I'm just going to fill this thing, and then when we can actually make it to the track, throw that in the back of the truck. You know, I have the open car trailer, so it's not like I have a place to put it like an enclosed, but this is all I need. It's cool to look around and see everything that's going on. You know, just this box. quite a bit of money. Everything that I have here, everything costs a lot, you know? And ever since I was like 16, this is all I was interested in. My whole life, my dad was interested in cars and stuff like that. When I was a kid, he had a Grand National, and he just had countless other cars, and I was always interested in it. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a mechanic. I wanted to work on cars. I wanted to work on trucks. I love it. That was my thing. And then I go through Votech. Great time. Loved it. Wouldn't change a thing. So I graduate Votech. I got a cool award. It was nice. I got the best hands in the class. I got like $500 to snap on, and then everything was half off being a student. So I got a good start there. I still use all that stuff that I have, that I had won. I graduate. I get out. During Votech, I'm doing an internship over at Tasca Ford. It was great. Loved every minute of it. And then, fortunate enough, they liked me. So a week out of high school, I get the call, hey, you want a job? We love everything, this and that, whatever. Cool. I start there. Week out of high school, right at a Ford dealership. Awesome. I was so excited for that because I worked hard for it. And then I was there for a year, and I went to another little private shop, just because as a tech, you kind of move around. I was at that shop for about 8-9 months. I got a call. I actually went back to Tasca. It wasn't everything that I thought it would be. I did that for about a year, and then I met another guy through coming into Tasca, getting parts and stuff like that. He did performance stuff. I get to talking with him, and I told him my situation. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's all right, but I'm not really happy. I really want to work on cars and stuff like that, do performance. He's like, well, check out the shop. I check it out. We hit it off right away, and I end up leaving Tasca. I go to his shop. It was up in Seekonk, and I was there for a while, and I loved it, but it was one of those things where there was 2 partners, another kid, and me. The other kid did all the truck stuff because I made it clear, like, I don't really want to do trucks anymore. I don't like it. It's okay, but it's not my thing. I want to do the cars. So that's what I was doing. And then all of a sudden, that kid quits. And next thing you know, I'm back in the trucks. And I'm doing a little bit of performance stuff like I wanted, but I'm mostly a truck mechanic again. Doing 6.0s. Doing 7.3s. I've had it with taking cabs off of trucks. I don't even want to do it anymore. So, unfortunately, I did decide to leave. But I have always been the type of guy that, like, work is okay, but I can't wait to get out of work to go to work, essentially, because I would come home, I'd work in my parents' driveway. I had a 76 Camaro, and I just loved it. That's what I was doing. I would do everything right in the driveway. I'm completely fine with that. I had barely any tools. I had some jack stands, a jack that my dad gave me. I was using a lot of his tools too, not putting them back in the right spots, and man, that didn't go over well. But all that stuff, I strive for more still. I always dreamed of one day having my own garage. I want to have my own tools, my own space where I can work on stuff. And, you know, this garage, it's not that big. I mean, you can fit 2 cars. It has a little bit of room on the side so I can put my welders and stuff like that. This was my dream. Having a spot where I could work on my own stuff. Having my own tools. Having a dedicated driveway to put my projects and my own thing. It's not going to be in the way. I don't have to move stuff around when I'm pulling my trucks in and out. It might not look like much to the average person, but this, at one point when I was 16, this is all I could dream about. And it's cool to see where I am and how far I've become. You know, this has always been my dream. I wanted to work on cars and trucks, but I didn't want to do it for anybody. I don't want to do it as a job. I don't want to do it as a career. I don't want to open up my own shop. I want to work on my stuff. I want to work on my cars. I want to tinker with stuff. I want to build everything how I want to do it. And this is it. I still have people to this day, they ask me if I'm interested in working on this stuff. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but I don't really want to work on other people's stuff. I just want to work on my stuff. I've always wanted to build something, go to the track. It's been a very long time in the making, and I'm just now getting a truck that I could bring. It's not going to be anything fast, but we can go. A lot of this happened, my family helping me, my friends helping me. This didn't happen just me, you know. I worked hard. There's a lot of tools that people gave me over the years, and I've worked extra to buy all these other tools that I have, the welders, all this stuff, even this toolbox. This is overtime. And it's cool to see where I am. Most people, they striving for more. Like, oh, I got a garage, I got this and that. Well, I want this size garage. Well, I want that. I need this welder. My TIG welder I've got over here is like 15 years old. But there's going to be a guy that's like, yeah, it's okay, but I need something better. I'm not that guy. Technically, right now, I have all this stuff. This was my dream. Right now, it might not seem like it to most people, but I am living my dream. This is everything that I wanted. Being a 16-year-old kid, this is everything that I could want. Is there other stuff that I'll need over the years? I mean, yeah, of course. But right now, in this moment, I am happy, I'm content, and this is it. I'm living my dream. I got this shop set up exactly like I want. There's nothing that I can't tackle. I have a roof over my head. The lights are on. This is all that I could want. So I think it's important that people strive for goals. I have many goals, don't get me wrong, but you need to take a minute and just look around. See where you are, and don't forget that, because at one point, you were the guy that was working in your parents' driveway having absolutely nothing at all. And think about where you were then as a young kid to now. The only thing I can say over the years is what I've learned is to just work hard. You're going to make mistakes and just learn from them. That's the best advice that I could give anybody. And don't take your stuff for granted, because I'm looking around here and this is cool. This is awesome. Seeing my work actually amount to something. Think about where you were and what you've become. So I know this video wasn't exactly exciting, but this is a huge milestone for me, my shop, even the channel, because all my stuff being organized like this, it's really going to make everything a lot better. That's going to be it, guys. I'm going to wrap this video up. I got to go get ready for work soon. Realistically, we're just kind of getting started here. There's a lot to come. Getting this truck to the track is going to be huge. Once that happens, I'm hoping to do that in a few weeks. I wanted to do it around 4th of July weekend, but unfortunately, I killed the windshield, so that was my own fault. I will say, though, the windshield of the truck has been cut out, and either Friday or Saturday, that new windshield is going in. As usual, guys, I'd like to say thank you for watching DeRosa Driven. Thank you for everyone supporting the channel. We're currently sitting at about 318 subscribers. If you like what you saw here, please subscribe, leave a comment, share the video to one of your friends maybe. Maybe someone else likes it. The only thing I'm going to leave you with is if there's something that you want to do, do it. Because life goes quick. You don't have much time realistically in life. So if you want to do something, set your goals, figure it out, make a plan, and attack it. Get it done. That's what I'm doing. That's why we're here. And I'm going to accomplish my dreams just like you guys can too. As usual, guys, thank you for watching the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.